Hey everybody, it's Mr. Winkle, and I'm in the Cubano Reserve in Ecuador, northeastern Ecuador by the Colombian border, and I'm in the jungle, quite deeply in the jungle. And we're talking about limiting factors, and limiting factors are things that limit the size of a population, naturally occurring things that limit the size of a population. And in the jungle, you might not expect the limiting factor to be what it is. If you look around here, there's lots of water. You can see that the ground is really wet, so water would not be a limiting factor. There's lots of leaves and things decomposing, so there's lots of nutrients available, so nutrients aren't a limiting factor. It's quite warm, so temperature is not a limiting factor. What is a limiting factor in the jungle, though, is light. You notice that even though it's the middle of the day right now, it's not very bright outside. And if we look up to the canopy, up through the leaves, we can see that there's not a lot of sun that gets through here, and so only the plants that get the most light survive. And so a lot of times in jungles we see things like vines. Like here's a great big vine right here, and what that vine is doing is it's using other trees so it can get the advantage of light. It can compete for light, get to the top, use that light, and have an advantage over the other plants in the rainforest here. So this is Mr. Winkle talking about limiting factors, in this case the limiting factor of light in the jungles of Ecuador.